Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So today I am going to be finishing up this story, and I feel like how I'm going to feel about this story is going to be very reliant on the last two parts and what they do with all of this, build up. But, there's definitely things I like about the story. There's definitely things that I feel like are repetitive about the story. So, yeah, I'm excited to find out. Let's get into it.
Oh, hadn't we better wake our cellmate?
He's awake already. He's just trying to show us how unconcerned he is.
How well you know me, Doctor.
Surely now you will declare war upon the Earthmen. If we strike first, then we shall be the victors.
In such a war, there are no victors.
The nobles of the court are demanding
Insightful.
action. How dare you address the Emperor in a manner reserved for a noble of Draconia?
But I am a noble of Draconia. The honor was conferred on me by the 15th Emperor.
The 15th Emperor reigned 500 years ago.
There is a legend among our people of a man who assisted the 15th Emperor at a time of great trouble when we were almost overwhelmed.
Was he not known as the Doctor? Did he not come to this planet in a spaceship called the TARDIS?
He did.
Well, I am that man, sire.
Even if I accept your claim, you have broken our law.
This man is plotting a war between Earth and Draconia.
All Earthmen are determined upon war.
But the Master is not an Earthman, and he's using creatures called Ogrons to attack your spaceships and those of the Earthmen. Your people have seen Ogrons, but they appear to them as Earthmen because of a hypnotic device.
When the Ogrons attacked the Earthships, the Earthmen saw them as Draconians.
Silence! Females are not permitted to speak in the presence of the Emperor.
Your Majesty, do not be deceived by the pathetic ravings of two criminals trying to evade justice. If what you say is true,
a spaceship from Earth seeks permission to land in the Palace spaceport. They say they're on a special mission from the President of Earth.
This is a trick! You must not allow them to...
Oh boy.
and law and order can only exist in a time of peace.
You feeling all right, Oja?
Such as this man and this unfortunate girl.
Doctor, listen. That sound.
Silence, female!
Quiet. It's the same noise that I heard on the cargo ship.
Something is seriously wrong here. This ship that has just landed, I beg you, place it on the guard immediately.
Your Majesty, please!
Oh, goodness.
Look down here and tell me, what do you see?
Oh boy. This is going well.
Can you still hear that sound?
Wait!
Well, the Master's off though, so that's great.
We do fear the Earthmen, and they fear us.
Fear is the greatest enemy of them all, for fear leads us to war.
They too must know the truth.
They will not believe us.
The Prince is right, Your Majesty. Dismount an expedition at once.
Especially if that guy is still around. He's not going to believe anything.
We could use the ship the Master brought us in. It's an Earth police spaceship.
Females are not permitted to speak.
Shut the fuck up.
We must respect the customs of our guests, strange though they may be.
Can they throw up middle fingers? Can they do that?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, that door does not look sturdy. Can we talk about that? That door does not look sturdy at all.
How's your Ogron friend? Looks like another spaceship. It appears to be following us.
Oh. Of course.
That must be them. No other ship would be on a course for Earth at a time like this.
We're not on a course for Earth.
Well, naturally, because we're chasing them. Oh, keep quiet and let me think.
Hello, this is Earth Police Spaceship 2390 on a special mission to the President of Earth.
How could you not possibly think it was possibly the Master?
Release the first missile.
Well, that's not good. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Hold tight, I'm taking evasive action.
Oh, see, I knew. Oh, no. Oh, it was not a sturdy door. It was not a sturdy door at all. Woo!
Might be possible to take the Doctor alive after all. Muster a boarding party.
Yes,
See, you want him alive. You always... You don't want to kill him. Get out of here. Oh, no! Joe's gone.
We should go out in a minute.
She is yet again a prisoner. No, here we go.
Identify the ship that has just unlocked from you. They refuse to answer our signals.
Look, it's of vital
No
importance.
shit.
I myself would like to believe you, but as you can see, I need proof to convince my people.
We must mount an expedition to the planet of the Ogrons. The proof we need is there.
Suppose this is yet another draconian trick to divide our strength.
My dear chap, I'm not asking for a battle fleet.
Your request is granted.
On the contrary, your request is denied.
My authority.
In a purely military matter of this kind, madam, your authority is limited.
I can overrule.
Only with the backing of the full Earth Senate. This is the man who deliberately caused war between our people. That is untrue. 20 years ago, you destroyed a draconian ship. They came in peace, as had been arranged. Their communications equipment had been destroyed in a neutron storm. The same neutron storm that damaged your ship.
Is this true?
I have read the records of my father's court. The
Sounds
agreement
like
was that those
fuckery.
ships were to be unarmed. Your Highness, please accept my deepest regrets for the wrong I have done your people. If the planet of the Ogrons exists, we shall find it.
Oh, wow, that was quite a turnaround. That was quite a turnaround.
Be careful down here.
For somebody who was not listening for a long time.
The doctor will find you eventually.
There I agree with you. He must find me. Not only to rescue you, but also to be reunited with his beloved TARDIS. I'm going to set a trap for the Doctor,
Of course you are.
and you are going to help me. I know that you will obey me. You will obey me.
See, Saw, Marjorie Dawn, Johnny shall have a new master. He shall have but a penny a day because he can't
Slap
get a new
him.
master. All right, that's
Slut.
I was never that
Like-
fond of nursery rhymes anyhow.
Then you'll just have to give up all hope of hypnotizing me, won't you? Once was quite enough. Thank you.
Better get a girl. I would have smacked the shit out of him if he tried that on me again. While reciting nursery rhymes, you can do both.
It works directly on the fear centers deep in your mind.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's not real.
Oh no.
It's you. It's the master. It's you. It's the master.
Oh.
It doesn't work on me anymore. It doesn't work on me anymore.
Congratulations, my dear.
Oh.
I seem to have failed again. Show Miss Grant to her room, will you?
You mean herself?
No, let me go.
One ship resisted. They destroyed it. Excellent. That should stir things up.
Oh no.
Can't be long now.
Could you convince your people they were not being attacked by Earthmen?
If only we had proof. Then I could convince my people and you could convince yours.
We shall use my personal scout ship.
We better leave at once.
Is he gonna be up to shenanigans?
At your command.
Well, at least they give you a spoon. Is she gonna escape with a spoon? You're gonna dig yourself out? Girl, you're gonna dig yourself out with a spoon. Okay, well, might as well try something. You know, what else is she doing?
And after you've captured the ship, sir, I extracted the information from the ship's memory banks.
We're simply wasting time. But the ship on automatic can get out there.
No good, sir. I've got to be doing anyway.
No doubt you're a qualified space engineer too, Doctor.
Naturally.
The sass. Doctor, the last time you did this, it didn't go too well, but okay.
Stand by for overdrive.
We can't, sir. The doctor said to disconnect the main circuitry and make a repair. I can't wish to speak until he's finished.
Also, he would go flying,
No way to talk.
right?
The Draconians are coming up fast, Doctor. If you don't get that repaired, then this will be a sitting target.
I'm on the outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And I'm coming in now.
All right, stand by.
well, at least they're being considerate and letting him come back in. Why she dug herself out with a spoon.
Mayday, Mayday. This is an urgent message for both Draconian and Earth forces. The Ogrons are using a planet, galactic coordinates 2349 to 6784.
Well, you got
Miss Grant?
a good portion of it out.
That was the trap.
Oh no, you're the one who's trapped. I've just given your entire position away.
Yes. I left those galactic coordinates for you to find.
Oh no.
Thanks.
The doctor heard you. Yes, at this moment he's orbiting the planet in a small spaceship.
Oh
I
no.
picked him up on radar. Congratulations. I knew I could count on you to get out of your cage. Right, take her away. Make sure that she's properly under guard.
No more spoons.
So conceal yourselves and ambush them as soon as they arrive. Right? And remember, I want the doctor alive.
Of course you do. We know that.
One dominant life form. A large and savage reptile.
Yes.
Why is it always a large and
What are
savage
we going to do when we
reptile?
discover the source of this signal?
Why do they always shout before they attack? I feel like that's happened a bit. It'd be a lot more successful if you just shot first.
What is that?
I'm just, what is that?
No idea.
Oh my god.
Whatever it is, it's on our side.
And I shall be there to meet
What
you
was
the moment
that?
the ship touches down.
I'm scared of
Oh, where's the
it.
doctor?
Well, I think that was whatever painting that was before.
I suppose you all ran like rabbits.
That thing.
You'll answer to your masters for this. They are coming. Which means that I can dispense with your doubtful
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? They are the way
I don't know. I've got a feeling.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh, hi.
So here you are at last, eh?
Surrender or you'll be shot down!
But not unaccompanied. I brought some old friends along to meet.
Oh god, is it? Yup. Oh shit.
Right,
How much time do we have left in this story? Is this? Oh no.
leave the doctor with me, and let him see the result of that war. Let him see the galaxy in ruins. Let him see the planet Earth that he loves so much in ruins.
We shall now return to our base and prepare the army of the Daleks.
Oh well, this can't be good.
I suppose I should thank you for saving my life.
Not for long, Doctor. It's going to be a very short war.
Hey doctor, do you happen to have a spoon?
Got all of us.
Well, it's not fight. He's
War will mean the extermination of both empires, Your Royal Highness. The Daleks will emerge as the supreme rulers.
Yeah.
Somehow,
And once the great empires have destroyed each other, I ask but one thing. Let me rule the planet Earth in your name.
Oh, great.
General Williams,
Oh my god.
if you do manage to get the truth back to your respective governments, tell them that they must mount a joint expedition and capture this base at once.
But doesn't he need?
I shall stay and help you.
No,
Need
we'll need
proof?
you to convince the Emperor.
Open the gate.
Huh.
Open the gate. Open the gate, or I will exterminate you.
Love that.
We'll see who rules the galaxy when this is over. Daleks indeed, you stupid tin boxes.
Oh.
Your Highness,
My life at your command.
Say something, Doctor?
you know you really are incredibly persistent, aren't you?
Oh.
That is my property, I believe.
Oh, yes. I congratulate you.
Oh my god. Did he get shot in the head? In the head. He got shot. No, he didn't. He got grazed.
Dead.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Where did the master go? Whoa. What is happening?
Careful.
What is happening? No.
First thing we've got to do is get out of here.
Practical. But what is happening?
What's he doing?
Telepathic circuits. Sending a message to the Time Lords.
Oh! Oh! What? I am, kind of shocked by that ending, I have to say, because I don't, okay, oh, hold on. Okay, so I was not expecting the story to end like that at all. We're kind of, I assume, leading into the next story, which is really, really exciting. Really, really exciting. And it's not like we've never had like cliffhangers in between stories before, but I feel like we haven't had it for a while. I feel like most of the stories, particularly recently, have kind of had like a pretty firm ending, and that's it. That's the story. So it seems like we're kind of like, you know, moving on to a different one, which is kind of interesting. This story, there's a couple of things I definitely liked about it. I like, again, that we're seeing Jo specifically kind of like flourish as a companion. And even though she kind of did what the master wanted her to do and stuff, she takes initiative. And she's always done that, really, but it's kind of nice to see her put in situations that are, you know, especially with them sort of traveling, again, kind of putting her in situations that she actually she has to kind of really figure things out, and completely out of her comfort zone, you know, all of that stuff. I like it. I like that we're kind of exploring all of that with her character and everything. I'm trying to think of everything else that I wanted to talk about. The last two parts, we did not have as much of they're in a cell, they escape, they get back in, whatever. I mean, to be fair, sure, Jo was able to spoon her way out. That sounds wrong. Dig her way out. And doing what she did and everything, but it was plot oriented. You know what I mean? Like when she makes the message and everything like that, which kind of fell into the master's plan and everything like that. That's, you know, kind of a little bit different than, you know, like being in a cell, escaping, then just immediately getting captured, or very soon after getting captured and put back into the cell, and it doesn't really seem like the plot is going forward that much. So I liked these last two episodes, of which I thought everything was really, really interesting. I liked the political aspect of this, of the Draconians and, you know, the people of Earth, and how they kind of need proof to hold off on this war, because I mean it's pretty damning evidence that both of them were getting attacked and everything like that. I really liked that aspect of it a lot. I thought that we could have even focused on the politics of it all a little bit more, and it would have been really, really interesting, at least for me, of how do we handle this from like a PR standpoint. And I know that that's not maybe the main focus or anything. You kind of just want to prevent a war no matter what, but it is kind of interesting how, you know, both of these, you know, their people wanted war, and I liked that the leaders at the top were, you know, they weren't listening. I mean, it took some convincing, it took some time, but they were able to kind of listen to reason at the end, and I liked that. And you know who I'm going to give a gold star to? We're going to give a gold star out in this. We're going to give it to the general. Let me tell you this. I'm not every Classic Who story, but a good portion of Classic Who stories has one of those characters, you know, like, that is just stubborn, stick in the mud. He hates whatever. He doesn't like whatever threat's coming, whatever, and you cannot change his mind on anything. I say his, it's typically a he, but you know, he or she, I guess. But genuinely in this story, I was like, I mean, applause to this guy, because he really could have, they could have stuck him to be that character of, no, I'm not going to listen, and no, I don't believe you, and no, you know, whatever, no matter how much, and no matter what gets presented, right? And the general didn't do that. He was like, okay, let's go find proof. And he was kind of really doing the most and what he could to kind of avoid the situation. I really liked that they had that. I really loved that. So I just, you know, I wanted to give a little gold star out to that guy, because I think he the writing for his character kind of went a little bit against the grain of that stereotypical character that we see in a lot of classic Who stories. So I was happy about that. I like the concept of it all. The concept of this is a really interesting story where we have, you know, the Master kind of orchestrating this war so that the Daleks can come in and do what they got to do, which is really going to hurt the Doctor the most, you know, going after Earth specifically, and having the Master, you know, be in charge of Earth once it's all said and done, maybe. That's really, it's quite an elaborate plan. And so I love the concept of this. I think maybe if somehow we could, like, I don't really want to say this, but like, if you just took like one episode out and didn't do so much like hopping, escaping and getting recaptured, you know, hopping from cell to cell type of thing, I genuinely think that this could have like really been top tier, because I found the concept interesting. We have a bunch of I don't know, I found the Doctor to be great in it, Joe to be really excelling, the Master to be really excelling as well. I like that we have the end of a story. I know it's kind of leading into another story, but we have an end of the story that is showing the Master being like kind of on top and doing what, you know, being a mastermind. Really, I really like, because a lot of times, you know, you see the Master and he comes up with this elaborate plan and then at some point it all gets foiled or whatever. So I kind of like that, you know, we're still at kind of an even playing field with all of that. I mean, the Doctor just contacted the Time Lord, so I don't really know what that's about, but, you know, yeah, I liked a lot about this story. And as I said at the beginning of this reaction, you know, I think it's kind of gonna be, you know, succeed or fail in my eyes, maybe not in anybody else's, but for my opinion, of a story based on the final two parts. And I think they did a really good job with the final two parts. So yeah, I liked that a lot. Another thing I want to touch on, just briefly, before I kind of end this, since kind of, I don't know, since the move, I don't know, I stopped keeping track of, sorry, this scared me. I stopped keeping track of, you know, when the Doctor's going to regenerate. I think it should, if I recall, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know when it's going to happen. I really have no idea. I think I have a bit of time with 3 as well. It was very difficult. I've said this bajillion times, but particularly with the first and second Doctor eras, it was almost impossible to not keep tabs on what was like what the you know, what the episode titles were, who, you know, who was the Doctor at the time, because sometimes trying to find these episodes sometimes is very, very difficult. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel. And guys, I know that a lot of times that you guys like tell me, well, this is how I watch it, and it's not necessarily either something I have access to or a hard copy that I can edit with. Usually there's things that anyway. Anyway, so it was very difficult, especially with missing stories and having to find everything. Like, it just wasn't really. But moving into the third Doctor era and everything that kind of happened with the three Doctors, I was like, I'm just going to sort of not really look at it. We don't really have missing stories coming, you know, like I can kind of just watch it. So I don't entirely know when he's going to regenerate. And I was like, what is going on at the end of this? I mean, it looked like he got shot, and I don't necessarily know exactly what happened there, but like, I was like, am I about to watch him regenerate? I feel like that's not going to happen right now. I feel like I have more time with the third Doctor, but I don't really know. So I just wanted to say that. I'm going to try to sort of scale back on, you know, knowing when the Doctors regenerate and everything like that, because I don't think I have to pay as close attention, because I don't have to be like, oh, this story is missing. Okay, how do I find, you know, if I need to find an animation and like all of that stuff. So I just wanted to say that. I don't think he's about to regenerate. I don't think, but I was worried for a second. You'll see it in the reaction. I was worried for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, whoa. So I just wanted to say that. And we can see how that goes for this. Me not expecting a regeneration coming, and how that all, I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. All right. I think that is about it. Yeah. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.